We are just across the Allegheny River from downtown Pittsburgh at rain-soaked Heinz Field in the Steel City. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now it's Allen. Flushed out right. Man open. That's Robert Foster complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. To the air, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but then he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Kareem Hunt, touchdown number 15 of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
No spacing.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Being chased out left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Shaq Lawson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. And it's really, really difficult. We talk about some...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Now Allen gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. One receiver to the left is Cooper. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. Open man here is Foster. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Foster, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Brandon, after last week we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance, rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Let him know. Let him know. 41's coming.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. They're going to set up the screen here. This is Grant. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him, but right now he's locked in and is in sync with his quarterback.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Grant. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Kevin Johnson. On 2nd down now, it's Grant. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check 41. It's a party now. 41 mic. 44. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Steelers nothing.
Set! Like 20.
49. Rip left, rip left.
On first down, Grant. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Like 20.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On second down, it's Grant. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Check.
These two.
Banjo. 40 seconds.
This is Grant. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Snickers. Middle.
Ready, I got you.
No spacing.
Guys, Mike, 49. It's just me and you. Check 43.
Snickers. 66.
They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They will run with Grant, and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bills' 15-yard line.
On second down now, it's Grant. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
49,
3rd and 7.
Snickers, got to spin.
He's coming.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 2-yard gain.
Hey, alert. 8. Flag, 20 seconds. Pilot, 64, weak.
Jam. Check 3.
Jack 16.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
Easy.
Mike's 49.
Blue draw, Porter.
Watch the screen. Hatchet.
Flag is on.
They'll try and run for it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
On 2nd and 9, Allen got an open man. It's Foster. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. As far as undrafted players go, Philip Lindsay took most of the headlines a season ago. But remember, Robert Foster was undrafted out of Alabama as well, signed with the Bills in May of 2018, and had a pretty good year. 27 catches, 541 yards. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
We ain't giving up nothing. 36.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Go that bench release and go.
Loss of 1 brings up 3rd down
Hey,
and 11.
ball hood.
Watch 49. Watch the pass. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Snickers. Shoot. Why they touch?
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again.
Five. Wait a second.
4-1 Mike.
They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Hughes. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they've converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 45-yard line.
Allen fakes the give and keeps himself.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
65, 65, 65. Watch 98, watch 98, 98 is mine.
On first down, Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Allen to throw again. Flush to his right. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Allen again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Allen to throw once more. That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown. John Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Hauschka adds the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On 2nd and 12, Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
49, 49 to Mike, 49 to Mike. You go see
They'll run on first down. Grant, they'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Black 30, go!
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Check 52.
At the 39-yard line.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Alert, alert!
49's the Mike. Watch 49.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
Smooth. guys. Mike, 49. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
From the 39, Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one. Deep left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Corey Grant. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. T.J. Watt in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
Protein spill.
On first down, it's Grant. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 35. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Check 16.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
They'll run on first down. Grant, and he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
61, match box, watch.
First carry for James Conner. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Fourth down. Here's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety, in for the sack. Well, the D brought the house, they called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want, they go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback, no chance on that fourth down. I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now Hunt. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
49's the mic. Watch 49. 6-6. Pull it high. Get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Check.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Samuels. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
230.
Brings up second down at the 49-yard line.
No foul. No foul.
Throwing on second and long. Roethlisberger. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. On third down, it's Grant. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Steeler first down on a pickup of 11 yards. On first down, Grant. A gain of 3, second down. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, exit. 49 the
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
49. Jack 16. 49. Hey, Haywood.
They're going on fourth down. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 22 yards there, a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Allen now looks to throw. Looking deep in the direction of... And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Hauschka with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. The 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 47 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Corey Grant, 26 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Oswald good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Go, go, go. Undercrunch. 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 Jack. Paulson.
3rd and long. It's Allen. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now a play fake here on first down. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Trevor Williams with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Bud Dupree make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. They go back to Grant, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
90, 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.